Show you how to make prime Dirk Nowitzki build, Dirk Nowitzki, whatever you want to call him, aka the Germinator. Talking about the one-legged fadeaway, 1 foot fadeaway. That's what I'm talking about. I'm finna show you how to make Dirk Nowitzki. All right, power forward position, height 7 foot, 245 with a 7 foot wingspan. Just hit me out. All right, let's get to it. Gonna make his speed, gonna max his speed out of the 70. Gonna max his agility out of 58. We're gonna max his strength out. Well, no, not max his strength out. We're gonna bring his strength up to an 86. His vertical, bring that to an 80. The reason why I say 80 is because you're at the power forward position. You're not the main rebounder, but you don't want to be at a power forward and not be able to help the center out if he needs help. You know, just to go down there and clog the paint up or get a couple, tip balls and everything and try to grab a rebound. But anyways, oh yeah, pause, because I know niggas be reaching. Anyways, you're gonna make your standing dunk go to an 81. Why? Because you're gonna get rise up on silver. That's what you need for here. I even got rise up silver on my center, and that's more than enough. And I don't even like have a max +1 or max +2 badge on it. I just leave it as silver, and it's more than enough. And I'm at the center position. All right, gonna make his post control go to a 96. We talking about Dirk Nowitzki. That's what we talking about. Like, do you understand who we talking about? All right, make his drive and layup go to a 67. His close shot, you want to make that go to a 92. Why? Because at 92, you get paid prodigy on gold. This is Dirk Nowitzki. He's not a crazy dunker. He got a good little standing dunk. He not got a crazy driving dunk, but he can finish underneath the rim and around the rim very good. And you want to have a close shot like this. Close shot is good to have. You know, you don't have to have a high layup, but since you got a close shot, your float game is going to be very high. All right, for the 3-point, you want to make the 3-point go to an 89. All right, 89, you get limitless on silver. I hope you understand this, that this is very, 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 very important. This is very important. Why? That I make your 3 go to an 89. Now, I'll backtrack and I'll step back out to the main part of the builder. Because your 3 goes to a 90. In that power forward position, Dirk, of course we know Dirk is not a limitless range shooter. But for the sake of the game, the advantage I'm going to give you is when you cap break this out to a 90, you're going to be able to unlock deep bomber. You're going to be able to unlock deep bomber. Let me see if I can find it right here for you. Because with a 93, you're going to be able to get a deep bomber takeover. See? You're going to be able to get deep bomber at a 93-point shot. All you got to do is put 1 cap breaker here. You max out just shooting the mid-range and do whatever you need to your build. And when I say that all you got to do is pick and pop, stop it. I don't even want to say too much, man. All right. Bring the free throw to an 80 right now. You're going to make the mid-range. You're going to max your mid-range out to a 94. Now, since you have a 96 post control, you hit 94 on the midi, you're gonna have post fade phenom on legend. I'm not gonna lie to you, bruh. I was in the builder in the 3v3 and the 5v5, and this post fade phenom on legend is absolutely game breaking. Like the amount of the green window, the amount how you don't get contested by fading, and you put the Dirk fade on or the Jokic fade, bro. I'm telling you, bruh, it's crazy. I'm like, I don't even know how this is even possible in the game, but it is. Anyways, max your speed with ball out, right? Make that go to a 59. You're not going to get any higher than this, but this is Dirk. But it's good to have on the build because he ain't really like, shifting like Giannis and moving and changing direction and pivoting that fast. But he can put the ball on the ground, 74 on the ball handle. That's what you want to do. 74 on the ball handle. Make this pass act go to a 71. At 71, you're going to get dimer on silver. Now, that's good to have. Now, what I would do build specialization on shooting. You're going to get 2 cap breakers from build specialization on shooting. Need I remind you, and I'll say this once again, I've been saying this in all my videos. If you've already completed a build specialization on another build, when you make this build or any other builds that you make, that build specialization will automatically be unlocked. Trust me. I've seen it. I've done it. So now it's build specialization on here. You get 2 cap breakers from here automatically off rip if you got shooting completed on your guard builds. Put it on here, or even on your big builds if you got it. That's 2 cap breakers there. Which, I mean, to be honest with you, you don't need. But since you get the max +1 and the max +2 in the shooting category, those badges are going to be in that section. Then you can still use your max +1 and 2 cap breakers for any other section you want. You could potentially have 4 shooting badges that are max +1 and max +2. Well, 2 max +1s and 2 max +2s. You might be able to get up to 6, I think, if it gets it from the crew too as well. It just depends on how the game lets you, cap break those off. But you're going to have a lot of shooting badges. You're going to be a threat, a pick and pop threat, a midi threat. Anywhere shooting, you're a threat. But let's get back to the playmaking. Put that on 71. I just had to put that in there right quick. Leave your interior defense at a 66. What you want to do is make your block go to an 80. And this is not going to affect your perimeter or steal. Leave those there. It's not even going to do anything. Then you want to make your defensive rebound go to an 85. Because you're going to get rebound chaser. Not rebound chaser. Box out beast on gold, which is good. But you have rebound chaser on silver, which is good as well. Then you want to have offensive rebound at a 78. And then you want to go back to your free throw and just finish the rest off here. All right. So with this build, this is what you're looking at the power forward position. Like I said, you got limitless range. You're going to have set shot specialists. You're going to have post wave feed. You have gold dead eye. You feel what I'm saying? That's all you need. You can max +1 this. You feel what I'm saying? Hold up. Where is that? Yeah, you can max +1 dead eye to Hall of Fame. Then of course you get Pogo. You got Rise Up, which is good. And look, I even gave you what's this called? The Post Up Poet. That's Dirk too. So like in the post, he's unguardable. You can do the little L2 spin off cheese shit too. He's unguardable. Like they're going to have to help. You're gonna free up the team. If you have this build and you go crazy in the midi, I'm talking about midi post fades. They're gonna have to change up the defensive scheme. And now you're going to free up all your other teammates. Then of course you got other cap breakers. Put that on that pass act. You can zip them passes across the court. You feel what I'm saying? Don't worry about having crazy interior and all that in the perimeter. You're going to be at the power forward position. Most power forwards, if he is 6'8" or anything, you could probably switch, you know what I'm saying, depending on who you matched up with. But you'll be pretty good to defend. Don't worry about the perimeter, but defend on the inside of the paint. And then, of course, you got good rebounding to help out the center just in case he needs help, which he probably won't, but you never know. You can grab a couple boards to help him out. But this is a Dirk Nowitzki build right here. I'm talking about Finals MVP Dirk. You get 02-03 Dirk Nowitzki. I don't know how to say this nigga name. And then you get Chris Bosh. Versatile scoring cleaner. And you see what you get. Post fade legend, post up poet Hoff, set shot specialist Hoff, post control, midi, and close shot are all in the A range. Efficient mid-range scorer, stretches the floor effectively, sets powerful screens, very effective defensive rebounder. You don't have to worry about struggling to hold your post position. And when he reaches, he's fouling. You don't need to be reaching. But struggling to hold your post position, you can put cap breakers there, so you don't have to worry about that. Don't worry. But anyways, this is a Dirk Nowitzki build, a.k.a. Finals MVP Dirk Nowitzki build, a.k.a. Germinator, 1 foot fadeaway, the Miami Heat's kryptonite. This right here is a great build to be playing at the 4. Great role playing build, but it's like a Jokic at the power forward position, just with less pass accuracy. I'm saying, like, as far as a midi fades and then a stretch for the 3. Of course, Jokic's post control. I don't know, is Jokic's post control that high? It might be. But nonetheless, this is who? Dirk Nowitzki. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Back at it again with another video. I'm finna be dropping this Nikola Jokic video too. Now that's gonna be a good video.